Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling. Today's video is actually for NXT and AEW, the show that I did watch both of them. I'm gonna tell you and I gotta say before I'm gonna tell you when we are in spoiler territory, because the stuff I saw in NXT and AEW, I can't believe. Like my brain can't even fathom in my head right now, and I usually don't. I know I sound a little frantic and a little scared right now because I just saw the craziest thing I could see in wrestling history today. So, on with it. The first thing we had was Legado del Fantasma attacked Breezango, and they sent a message to them. So I'm thinking that Drake Maverick is gonna come out, and when he's healed, he's gonna beat him he's gonna have a match at Takeover against Legado. I mean against Santos Savio Escobar, and he's gonna beat him. And I think him and Swerve are gonna have a match for him and Swerve and Drake are gonna have a match for the triple threat for the cruiserweight title. Number two, the match between Tegan Knox was great. With India Hartwell, which was great. I did get to see Rhea Ripley against Dakota Kai. That was fantastic. And I love how they're all getting heels, and I love how we're getting a lot more done. And the fifth thing I just saw, I'm going to just tell you guys, I I saw God. No, I saw the devil, man. Clarence Cross, whatever this dude is, whatever he is, he's not human. He's not playing, bro. He went. He literally talked to Keith after his match with Cameron Grimes, and he just beat Cameron Grimes like he was a redheaded stepchild of a drunken mule. He beat him. And Clarence Cross just came up and made another message. And Scarlett talking in Latin, and I know what she meant. I know what she meant in Latin. I just can't translate it for you guys because I'm a little rusty in Latin. But like I said, he said, if you're not gonna make things happen, I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. I saw Dijakovic, guys. Clarence Cross just literally just had this dude in the literal chokehold, and he choked him out. And he had it in his in the Nora color, like the Nora photography look. I'm telling you, man, there was bodies. I think I saw Mia somewhere, or I saw Oni. He was he was knocked out, man. He, he don't even. I can't. I don't even know what to say right now. Keith better give that dude a match to take over next week. This dude better make a decision because he's going to rip him to shreds, man. And that promo was just a response about what he was going to say. Oh God, Keith, he's going to kill you, man. You may be limitless, but this man, he's like Sabretooth, and he's like the Sabretooth of NXT right now. He's literally about to have a fight with you, and he's not playing, guys. Like this dude, I've been wondering what we've been bringing NXT, and we just brought we don't even know we brought this dude, and we just brought him like he's like literal. He's like the literal god. He's like literal the devil, man. He's like Spawn right now. This dude went in and destroyed everyone. Nobody woke up. And usually there was no refs, it was nothing. The tables were destroyed. That means he was fighting in the ring and just beating the crap out of him. And he had on a suit. He was walking in pants and he took off the shirt, bro. He took off the button down. He took off the shirt. I I can't believe I don't even know what to say. And I'm still mad about Pat McAfee. I'm still mad because he kept, and the thing is, you know what? I thought this beef was over because Adam Cole did apologize to him, and Beth was telling him not to do that with his behavior. Pat needs to go, and Trips is gonna tell him like, "Yo, bro, you keep harassing my dude." And I'm not mad that Undisputed lost because of Adam Cole and Pat McAfee's like rivalry. They need to settle that in the ring so he can just kick him around or something, so he can win because he's getting tired of him. I could tell. Adam was talking about he was talking about Undisputed Era, and I'm wondering he actually. I know Adam Cole heard it. I know he did. And he was like, do something. He actually gave him dude actually gave him the finger, like the double bird. And Pat McAfee don't care, bro. He's biased like a mug. He is biased. But I tell you, the and NXT got me. It got me a little spooked there, bro. I give that show an A. But now I can move on to AEW. AEW was fantastic. We actually had a really good match. We had a really good match between Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder. Yo, he's doing great, bro. I'm not even mad. And the greatest thing is his gimmick, his Titantron literally has the Zack Ryder like logo, like the logo with his real name. And the crazy part is he's gonna do good. And his special, like he beat the Dark Orders. Like he literally knew how to do a sit out power bomb. Him and Cody are gonna be great. I think they should be a tag team, bro. I really want to see that. And his special is amazing, man. His finisher, radio silence, that fits perfectly. It fits him like a glove. It's literally like a leg drop, but it's not a. It's like a famouser and a leg drop combined, or like zigzag like Dolph Ziggler's, but it's so much better. But that was fantastic. I did love the match. I did love the match between The one thing I did love, because I did love the Sammy Guevara thing, and they did the thing with Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy, the debate. Orange Cassidy blew my mind because he actually talked about global warming, and he's pretty smart. He's actually really smart, and yeah, I think he actually solved the crisis pretty easily. And the crazy thing is, I like that we had Eric Bischoff as special guest speaker. I like that we had him. And Eric Bischoff, I don't really see him in much in wrestling since like WCW days, and I think he should be in AEW. Just not as a manager, yes, because I do want to see a lot of titles and stuff, and I do want to see a lot of things happen. I think he should do it. As soon as they said Eric Bischoff and said his name, I was surprised because usually you don't see Eric Bischoff a lot. And him coming in AEW was perfect. That was the perfect chance to do it. And like I said, it was great, man. You know what? I'm loving everything they're doing. I love that at least like with Cody, and we're getting a match between Cody and Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky is doing fantastic. I love it. Love that he's defending that belt. I love that we got MJF trying to do the greatest promo against Mon, because I think he wants a title shot too, but I really haven't seen him. But I'm glad that he involved himself. Like we had a fantastic World Heavyweight title match, and Darby would have won if his body could have gave out a little bit more energy. I think he would have won, because he had him with the coffin drop. It was done. Cause he literally stopped Mox's breathing because he landed on, I think he landed on the solar plexus and landed enough to stop him from like to take like a deep, like kind of stop his breathing a little bit, and from his chest cavity to his solar plexus. And like I said, I think he would have won. It was a fantastic match. Mox was bleeding. Darby was about to fade out, and he actually broke out of that the triangle choke. He broke out of it. I love that MJF gets involved because him and Wardlow haven't really been doing a lot. See, and I love that like Britt Baker, and this is something I'm really kind of mad with her about. And Big Swole has been proving herself like every day. That's the sad part. Like Big Swole is gonna end up beating Britt Baker at All Out at some point because he's gonna get a match with her, and I think that Britt Baker don't understand, like she's never gonna become AEW Women's Champion if she doesn't do anything, if she doesn't try to have a reason to do it. That's the thing. I think she's just being she's being a bad woman heel, but like she's being a bad heel because a bad heel is somebody who's trying to be so good at being a heel, but they're just bad at it. And I feel that like they're not really doing that much with them. They're not doing that much with her. Her friend getting involved and got beat up by Big Swole in like 5 seconds. Really, she had the tuxedo thing, which I think she got it from Sailor Moon because I think she might be an anime person. I really do. I really think she might be, because I'm telling you, somehow all these wrestling outfits are great. And the thing that what kind of gets me kind of mad is that she's not doing so well, and Big Swole was actually doing great. That's the sad part. I think it's a great rivalry between the two, but it's not really building Britt as I thought. Because Dr. Britt Baker, I'm sorry, she's a dentist, but she just doesn't, for some reason, she really just doesn't do anything. And I feel like she's not doing anything in AEW. I feel like she's just a waste. I really do feel like she's a waste of a talent. I think at some point she needs to just be pushed. I think she just needs it because Britt Baker, I haven't seen her do anything ever since that Like I hope she gets a partner, and maybe she'll win the tag team title belts, and it'll work for her, and it'll build her up a bit. And the thing is, I'm glad we got that match. I'm glad we got a match. Like I'm glad that Trent and Chuck, his mom's van got vandalized. I'm kind of mad that Santana Ortiz actually literally like took her like stripped her wheels and spray painted the car and put on some bricks. That was messed up. And they are gonna give it to him next week. They're going because Santana Ortiz chose the wrong tag team to mess with. And I did like the fact that Orange Cassidy said, "Listen, I don't care." I like the fact that he said, "I don't care, Chris." He's like, "I don't care about all this. Like, I see what you're doing. You're trying to get me angry. You're trying to humiliate me. You're trying to make me a joke. I don't care." Like, dude, I don't care. He was talking about, "Oh, you're Jim the Jamba Juice guy, and I'm gonna not give you a tip and everything." I'm like, dude. And Orange Cassidy's literally gonna just like he took off his glasses and said, "I don't care." I said, "Look," he's like, "Look at my eyes. Look at the man. Like next week, I want you to look at the man. We know what you've done, Chris. So like we can Google it later. We know what you've done." See, and I like Orange Cassidy in this rivalry because it's actually built. We're actually seeing a side of Orange Cassidy we never see before. That's the sad part. But like I said, AEW NXT was fantastic. We had a lot of rivalries. I'm glad that Taz is there. I'm glad that they're actually doing something. I'm glad that Taz and at least Taz and Excalibur and Jim Ross are doing great. I love it. I love Tony. Tony's great too. Tony works very well. And I love that he's working and he knew and he was talking about Eric Bischoff and he wasn't surprised. He wasn't scared. He wasn't surprised. And I want him like AEW is doing something that WWE is trying to do, but I feel like they're trying to similarity kind of beat each other to the point like the invention of the radio, where everything is similar at NXT, but AEW kind of one ups it a bit. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.